Pete Carroll breaks down what he saw from the Seahawks' dominant 40-3 victory over the New York Jets on Sunday afternoon. What's going on? Jackie Montgomery with your Seahawks Daily. Well, the Seahawks improved to 9-4 on the season, marking their 9th straight year with a winning season. On Monday, Pete Carroll met with the media, and he talked about the importance of getting a complete performance out of his team this late in the season with just 3 more games to go.
It's always important, just to keep making progress and keep a good feeling about what you're doing in your work. Like I said, I particularly like this one because this team was struggling, and it would be a team that most people would say, oh, this is a team you could overlook and you wouldn't be prepared for, and you're looking past or whatever. And we didn't do that. We didn't do any of that. And that's always been a marker of mine, that over the years to gauge how connected your team is, and how real the conversation is, because this is what we're talking about doing week in and week out. So it's important, particularly right now, as we wanted to jump start our way into this fourth quarter, and we're trying to finish this thing off with a bang. And to do that, we got to get this first game, but we did it right, and we don't have to adjust or change a thing. We just need to keep on working here and make sure that we're focused and hopefully stay healthy, and away we go.
The offensive line continues to deal with injuries and depth issues, but despite the shuffling, yesterday versus the Jets was the first time all season that Russell Wilson was not sacked. This week, with right tackle Brandon Shell out, third-string backup Chad Wheeler stepped into the role.
Well, he's been really important to us because he's really flexible too. He plays left side. He played left and right in this game. He's also prepared to play at guard for us. So his versatility has become really important here down the stretch as we're trying to keep everybody healthy. He's a real battler. He's Trojan, and so he fought hard, and just like he's supposed to, and all that. It was really important. His flexibility is really what's most crucial right now.
Defensive tackle Damon Harrison played the most snaps since arriving in Seattle. He finished with 6 tackles and a forced fumble, prompting Pete Carroll to say this.
This was his best game, and he's been improving steadily. And the big man that he is, there is a lot to be said about conditioning and being ready to play the game. And he's been working real hard at it. He's been a real pleasant addition, and it was great to see him make a couple plays. And the big play, of course, is knocking the ball loose, and getting a fumble for us, which the Bobby recovered. That was a great play. So he's doing good.
In his second year in the league, defensive back Ugo Amadi is coming into his own. He had some key plays yesterday, including 2 passes defended, 1 he almost picked off. He now has 6 pass breakups on the year to go along with 39 tackles.
I really like the way Ugo's playing. He really understands a complex position. There's so much that goes into playing that nickel spot: run in, pass, coverage, pressure, everything, all kinds of stuff he has to do. And he's really embraced the job and really knows it well. He could coach it and teach it right now. He's way out there as far as his understanding of it, and it shows up. He makes plays all the time. He's doing really well, and it shows you a guy that really applies himself, can play and do based on being a smart guy, just one. He's way out there for us as far as understanding it, and we really count on him.
With a 34-point lead heading into the fourth quarter, every player on the game day roster saw the field, giving valuable snaps to players trying to develop their game. Aside from the depth issues the team has at offensive line, Carroll likes where this team is at.
In general, it's been a team with a real good structure all year. We've had guys all year long that could play, and unfortunately, for the guys that didn't get to much, they're ready, and they showed it yesterday. Our guys went out and played really well and did an excellent job of keeping the game in control. And as you guys pointed out, there wasn't any yards given up on defense, and offense made some first downs too, and keep the ball. And so I think our depth's in pretty good shape. I think, but it's positional in that the offensive line is really challenged right now. The guys are really, having to back up at all different spots, and even when having 8 guys up every week still hasn't helped us, and we have to manage guys through the week to get them there. And so, but all in all, we now that we've returned the running back position, that was in trouble for a while, but now that we've returned those guys back to it, and here comes Penny as well, in general, we're in pretty good shape.
There's a lot to like when you trounce on a team 40-3, but the biggest takeaway for Carroll was this:
that we're on track. We're on track in terms of preparation. I'm going to work hard to make it clear to everybody that we just keep doing what we're doing now and stay with it and focus and turn to a new opponent, but don't change anything, and let's keep pushing it and see how far we can go. This is going to be a great matchup this week, and so we're going to have to be on it, and that's what we're looking for: consistency down the stretch here.
And finally, some injury news as we look ahead to Week 15. Pete Carroll said that defensive end Carlos Dunlap is hoping to play this weekend against the Washington football team. Running back Rashad Penny and cornerback Quinton Dunbar will also be practicing this week as if they're going to play on Sunday.